Iran and Israel, two powerful Middle Eastern nations, have been locked in a bitter rivalry for decades. Their conflict is rooted in deep mistrust and clashing political systems and opposing visions for the region. Israel fears Iran's nuclear ambitions, while Iran sees Israel as a regional aggressor allied with the US for years. Both sides fought indirectly, supporting rival groups and launching covert attacks. In 2024, tensions escalated. Israel struck Iranian sites, and Iran retaliated with drones and missiles, exposing its military weaknesses. These skirmishes signaled a dangerous imbalance, emboldening Israel to consider a decisive strike. The world watched anxiously as the risk of open war grew. By June 2025, the stage was set for a direct and devastating confrontation. The international community feared a conflict that could destabilize the entire region. The world braced for what was coming next. On June 13, 2025, Israel launched a massive surprise attack on Iran. Israeli jets struck deep into Iranian territory, targeting military bases, air defenses, and nuclear facilities. The operation aimed to cripple Iran's military and destroy its nuclear program. Israeli operatives also targeted top Iranian officials and nuclear scientists, sowing chaos in Iran's leadership. Iran's defenses were quickly overwhelmed. Many missile sites and air defenses were destroyed before they could respond. Israel's preemptive strike dealt a major blow to Iran's ability to retaliate. The world was stunned as the shadow war erupted into open conflict. Israel called it a necessary act of self-defense. Iran called it an unprovoked act of war. The Middle East was plunged into chaos as both sides prepared for escalation. The war's first hours left Iran reeling and the world on edge. The conflict had officially begun, with no clear end in sight. The region braced for the next phase. The United States quickly joined the conflict, first defending Israel, then launching its own strikes on Iran's nuclear sites. America's direct involvement turned a regional war into a global crisis. Iran called on its allies. The Houthis in Yemen responded, attacking shipping lanes and firing missiles at Israel. The battlefield expanded and the war's complexity grew. The human cost was devastating. Hundreds killed in Iran, dozens in Israel, and daily life disrupted by missile alerts. The war sent shockwaves through the global economy. Oil prices soared over 10%, raising costs worldwide. Economists warned of slower global growth if the conflict dragged on. The world realized how quickly a regional war could threaten global stability. The Middle East's fate, and the world's economy, hung in the balance. The war's impact was felt far beyond the battlefield. The stakes had never been higher. The world demanded an end to the violence. After 12 days of fighting, a ceasefire was announced on June 24, 2025. President Trump declared a complete and total halt to hostilities, offering hope for peace. Relief was short-lived. Both sides quickly violated the fragile truce. The ceasefire exposed deep mistrust and unresolved animosity. Israel had demonstrated military superiority, but at a high cost. Hundreds dead, billions spent. Iran's forces were devastated, its nuclear ambitions set back. The ceasefire paused the violence, but the core conflict remained. The world wondered, was this peace, or just a temporary lull? The US and global community faced the challenge of turning a fragile truce into lasting stability. The events of June 2025 left the region changed, and the future uncertain. The shadow of war still loomed over the Middle East.